Good afternoon, guys. We're here at Disney's Hollywood Studios on a nice August day. Strangely enough, it still feels like summer. It's still warm. But guess what? Over in the Magic Kingdom today, Tuesday, August 10th, is the very first day that they're having the After Hours Boo Bash. Yes, the Halloween season has actually started here at Walt Disney World as of today, even though it doesn't feel like Halloween at all. But that's not the only park. Over here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, starting today and going all the way through October 31st, it's now Halloween season, and that means we've got 15, count them, 15 brand new Halloween treats and drinks to try if you're coming over to the studios. So I guess from now on, starting now until the end of October, I guess we should call this Disney's Hollywood Bootios. I don't know. I don't think that's going to stick. So let's go around the studios and find out all we can about all the new Halloween treats that will be out between now and October 31st here at Walt Disney World. Okay guys, so we're at our first location over here in Toy Story Land at Woody's Lunchbox. All right, so what we've got here is a chocolate hazelnut filled tart, and it's got what they call the spooky vanilla icing on top with sprinkles and some candy corn. So we're gonna be talking chocolate hazelnut Halloween season over here in Toy Story Land. All right, so the Lunchbox tart here, Halloween style. Now, this is a pretty big treat. I've got a lot of them, and I've got a fellow Travelmation agent here. Brian is actually hanging out with me today, hanging out and having some fun. You want to help me try this out?
Absolutely.
Here,
man.
I got it other here. Grab it in there.
Yeah. And
take some chocolate and some hazelnut there. You got it?
Yeah.
How is it looking on the inside?
It looks chocolatey and just a awesome deliciousness.
All right, go for it. Tell me how Halloween-like it is. Sweet, crusty, buttery,
Crumbly.
crumbly.
I'm feeling spooky already.
All right, so I'm going to try this as well. Now, for those of you who don't like candy corn, it can be picked off, but still, it adds to the ambiance, to the decoration, and I love the buttery smell of the crust. So, and if you're anything like me, chocolate and hazelnut always goes good together. I don't care what time of the year it is. So. Definitely a good flavor. I have to try a bite with the candy corn as well. I do like the fact that the crust is buttery. So one treat down over here at Woody's Lunchbox. Got yourself a very spooky box. I'm sorry. Enjoy. Thank you. Okay guys, over here at the ABC Commissary, we've got a couple of exclusive desserts only here at this location here. First of all is the raspberry mousse. We're talking about a raspberry dark chocolate mousse. It's also got a little bit of hazelnut crunch in it. It's got a chocolate almond cake and a little bit of, it looks to be some cheesecake in there as well. Multi-layered dessert, really well decorated, rather cute. And it's going to be a lot of chocolate flavors, but I'm hoping to really taste the raspberry, hopefully, as well. Almost definitely can taste the raspberry. That's good. And I want to get into this cheesecake as well. This is going to be a chocolate lover's dessert. Wow. So, a lot of textures on this one between the mousse and the cheesecake. If you love chocolate, great dessert. Great flavors, and it just looks really cool as well. Next dessert. This kind of reminds me of the desserts that we have over at the Contempo Cafe throughout the majority of the rest of the year, but it's a peanut butter dessert. It's actually one of my favorite desserts over at Contempo Cafe, but it's got that mousse dome, cheesecake dome on top, and the tart on the bottom. This particular one is a spiced caramel cheesecake apple with, and it's sitting on top of a cinnamon apple tart. So there should be a lot of apple flavor, and it's also got that cinnamon flavor on there as well. So cute little stem, little pretzel stem. Now, the thing I like about these tarts, especially the apple tart, is on the bottom layer they actually do have that cinnamon apples. So when you go for your bite, make sure you go for your apples to get the most out of what you're actually getting. But of course, you can see the spice mousse on top, sitting on top of the apple tart at the bottom. Sweet fall flavors. Love the cinnamon apple, and I love the actual bites of apple in it. Makes it very fresh. Also here at ABC Commissary, Backlot Express, and a few other locations here at Hollywood Studios for the Halloween season is a frozen apple cider slush. It is served with what is supposed to be a green apple boba on top. These don't quite taste like apple to me, but they may be. It could be. But it doesn't matter. It's still a great flavor overall. You can get this non-alcoholic, which is like I have here, or you can get some with a little bit of splash of whiskey for a little bit more adult Halloween drink as well. Of course, I think lately, at least for the past couple of years, boba going into drinks has become a lot more fashionable. And that's outside of just the boba drinks overall over at Epcot. But at least our kids, Susan as well, anytime you put boba in a drink, it makes it really special. That's really good, especially when you have the apple tart. Okay guys, our next treat is available in 2 locations. It's either going to be in the Backlot Express restaurant, which is right over here behind the theater where Indiana Jones is at, or you can find it at the Trolley Car Cafe, which is the Starbucks location here in Hollywood Studios. Of course, we're going to hit the Backlot and go check it out. It's going to be a cupcake, which is right up our alley. Of course, we're still putting our mask on when we go into indoor locations, and so make sure we got our mask on as we go in. I tell you what, after all the good treats we've had so far, I think I have a hard time actually saying I'm going to be able to try all 15 drinks and treats that are available now. I have to just try a few. We'll talk about the rest as we go along. So over here at the Backlot Express, they do have one lane open for walk up for ordering of food, but it's got a very long line on it. So like I've done over at both ABC Commissary and at Woody's Lunchbox, I've ordered the treat through the mobile order. That means I can basically sit down and wait until they tell me that they have my cupcake ready and just walk up and grab it. So I would still highly suggest that if you are able to, use mobile order, save yourself a little bit of time if possible. So the sun is slowly setting here at Hollywood Studios today, so it's going to be dark here soon, which means pretty soon. That's when the spirits are going to be coming out as well. Of course, this one's been out all day, at least today. Also, now it's time for our spooky ghost cupcake. It's going to be a chocolate cupcake filled with fudge filling, covered with a cookies and cream buttercream frosting on top, spooky Halloween sprinkles, and a little meringue ghost right there on top. may have to dig a little deeper because at this point I'm not seeing a lot of filling in the middle. But it might be in the very dead center. Get it? Dead center. Awkward bite, but. Now, my daughter is a huge fan of cookies and cream. She probably loved this frosting. Not a bad chocolate cupcake. Not overly flavorful as far as the cookies and cream is concerned. Just cute presentation. But I'd say overall, probably not as nice as the desserts, as far as flavorful as desserts, as we tried over the ABC commissary earlier. But you know I love a cupcake. So I did find the filling. There's not a lot of fudge. There's just every very middle center of the cupcake has a little bit of flavor. I would have liked a little bit more filling. Overall, still moist enough chocolate cake. I like the cookies and cream flavor of the frosting, and I'm sure that my daughter is going to love this the next time she comes as well, if not only for the flavor of the frosting. Now, over here are Pizza Rizzo's, which is right here in the Muppet Courtyard. You can also grab yourself a Halloween treat that has returned from last year. We also tried it then. I think the boys really liked it. It's the pumpkin cannoli. And as we so, lovingly called it last year, the panumpkin cannoli. But we did try that last year. Probably will try it again this year, but rather enjoyed it. So check it out over here at Pizza Rizzo's, over here in the Muppet Courtyard. And all around Hollywood Studios, if you find one of the popcorn stands, you can also grab yourself a Mickey brownie with these spooky sprinkles. They're $4.29, and you can see these delightful little brownies are Mickey shaped, and we all know that anything that's shaped like Mickey is delicious and much better than anything that's not. So one of the new Halloween treats now through Halloween at the popcorn carts. Also, at several locations around Hollywood Studios, you got fine bartenders like here who's going to make you one of the new Sweet Poisons. Sweet Poison is one of the Halloween drinks that's going to be available between now and Halloween. It's got coconut rum, it's got curacao syrup, it's got Bacardi rum, and a little bit of pineapple juice, and other secret stuff that the bartenders can't say, or, they may disappear because it's that spooky kind of season. So check these guys out. Just like that, they're going to be gone. So check it out. Sweet Poison over here at Hollywood Studios. Appreciate it. Thank you. And over here at Rosie's AllAmerican Cafe, we've got another treat here. We've got the Witch's Hat Mousse. Of course, it is a whipped blackberry panna cotta sitting on green apple mousse, salted caramel crispy pearls, chocolate shorthand cookie. Look at this. Look how adorable this thing is. It looks very nice, and it's so shiny. It's got to taste good, right? If it looks that good. But if it's got blackberry panna cotta on it, it's got to be delicious, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is how spooky dessert should look. Look how sophisticated and just all out Halloween-like this is. This is a beautiful dessert. What can be more sweeter and terrifying than having yourself a witch's hat treat and then jumping immediately on the Tower of Terror? I don't know, if you don't like heights, maybe you should do the Tower of Terror and then the treat. I don't think the order makes much difference. So for the Witch's Hat Mousse, make sure, especially if it's really hot outside, enjoy it quickly because it needs to stay chilled. But, the blackberry panna cotta. Very sweet. And it's purple. I guess it's purple. Don't ask the colorblind man to tell you what color it is. It just looks spooky. Really good. And if you are a cookie lover, you can try the pumpkin cookie, which is available at 2 locations. Fairfax Fair, also at Catalina Eddie's. The pumpkin shortbread cookie is encapsulated in some white chocolate, so a great way to enjoy some pumpkin flavor as a treat here over on Sunset Boulevard. And if you're looking for a little bit of a spooky scoop, you can find that over here at Hollywood Scoops over here on Sunset Boulevard. The Halloween shake over here at Scoops on Sunset Boulevard is going to be a candy corn flavored soft serve. It's going to be topped with a vanilla donut on top, whipped cream, some spooky sprinkles, and of course additional candy corn. So for those who like the candy corn flavor, check it out over here at Scoops over here on Sunset. Okay guys, so we've covered most of the new Halloween treats here starting today at Hollywood Studios. Almost all of them are going to be going all the way through Halloween. There's a few of them that are going into November, to November 11th. Other than that, lots of cool things to be looking forward to as you come over here for the Halloween season. I'm going to give you guys some inside information here as well. If you guys have been to Disney World in the past, especially during the Halloween season, they normally have a really cool cauldron that is a popcorn bucket. They have changed the color of those cauldrons. There's been green, there's been orange, there's been purple. I'm going to go right ahead and give you guys some inside information here. There is not going to be another cauldron returning that I know of from what we've been told, but there is a brand new popcorn bucket coming for the Halloween season. And for what I can say, and all I can say right now, it's going to be worth it. You guys are going to enjoy it. So keep your eyes and ears out over on our Instagram, over on Facebook, and everywhere else we have information about ear-to-ear magic. We'll let you know as soon as we hear the latest information about when that new popcorn bucket is going to hit all 4 parks here at Walt Disney World. I'm excited. It's been a while since we had our new popcorn bucket. Now over here at the Trolley Car Cafe, the Starbucks location right here on Hollywood Boulevard, they also have the Spooky Ghost Cupcake, just like at the Backlot Express, but you can also find the pumpkin mousse. Look how shiny that pumpkin is. I'm curious, of all the ones we talked about today and tried, which ones do you think you're most excited to try on your next trip? Let me know down in the comments, and if you enjoyed watching the video today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Appreciate it, guys. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys today as we try and, well, eat as much of this as we can, but we have until the end of the season to have more, and I can't wait to try it out as well. If you guys are watching for the very first time, we'd love it if you give consideration to joining our Magic Crew community by hitting the subscribe button. Hit that like button for the video and join us on future live streams. We stream from the parks every Monday and Friday. We'd love to have you be a part of those in the future as well. And the next time you're ready to do some travel, Susan and I are Travelmation travel agents. That's how we make our living, and that's how we love to make your next magical vacation even more magical by being a part of that. So let us know. Reach out to us at our email address that's located in the description of this video. We're glad to give you a free quote, and of course, our services never cost anything, and we're always glad to help you guys make the most of your next vacation. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to hit that like button, and we will see you guys in the parks.